Hey, it's Aurora. Excuse my eating. I know I've been doing that over the last couple of videos. I just made potato leek soup. It's really good. Um, Dude, I've been going through the thick of it the last couple of weeks. Really, it's been the last year, but like the last couple of weeks have been really fucking difficult. Can I just say that? But necessary. There's a wound coming up that's like, and it's like a core wound. It's not just a little surface wound. I'm just starting to discover it and learn it. And it's like really wreaking havoc on my relationship, and um, I'm grappling with it or trying to. And uh, I don't know what to say. I'm just having a hard time. I was watching a video on. I was watching a video on astrology that somebody was doing for zodiac predictions, but I happened to um, sort of tune in when she was talking about Scorpio, and it sort of smacked me in the face. Like, even though I'm not Scorpio, but like what she said smacked me in the face. And what she said was, the universe wants to give you what you want, but you have to be able to accept it and not destroy it. And I was like, because I recognized that I've spent a lot of my life destroying things, and it's why I am attracted to all of the self-help work that I do. But um and it's also why I think we feel stuck, is when we can't get out of a pattern, right? I feel stuck. I felt stuck for several years, and I think this is it. The thing is like this lack of trust and destroying things that could have nice potential. But like, once what happens is, like, once a trigger gets pulled, gets stepped on, a personal landmine gets stepped on, it makes me look out for, okay, what's the next thing? And I understand, if you're dealing with the law of attraction, that's not what you do. You put your focus on the positive. I have a really difficult time doing that, and I don't think I'm the only one. So here's this landmine, right? And which is, honestly, it's feeling like anything I do and say is just completely unimportant. And it is, from the grand scheme of things, from a macro perspective. But from a micro perspective, it's really painful to exist there. And it's like, no matter what I do, the ego doesn't want to let go and be like, okay, you're okay, or I'm temporarily okay, and then I go back to, I'm unimportant. And there are certain triggers, like if somebody doesn't listen or hear what I say over and over again, and that's what I'm coming up with in my relationship, then I feel unloved, and I feel like I'm a piece of shit and I'm not worthy of anything. And then that escalates, or that expands and translates out and affects the rest of the relationship and how I interact with it. When the wound was there, it wasn't that he created the wound. He's just sort of shaking some salt on it. And so I'm in a place where I get to feel all the pain and feel just sad. And I know this is like young stuff, but it still affects. That's what happens. We create these patterns when we're in our childhood, and they haunt us until, I guess, we deal with them. So this is the next thing to sort of like come up and deal with. So yeah, I'm feeling really unimportant, but I also have the awareness that this is an opportunity to change that. And so I'm sort of like fumbling in the dark, trying to find my way through it and not destroy things in the process. You know, be cognizant of, like, instead of being like, okay, I'm in pain, here, let me dump it on you or make it your fault. Take care of my own wounding and my own wound and let another person be there and not blame them for the pain, because it's not his fault. It's just a personal landmine. So I think the thing that I'm struggling with or trying to figure out is, what is the balance between asking for what you need from someone and taking responsibility of your own stuff, the stuff you need to work on. Because you can't put the responsibility on somebody else, but you also can't. You also need to ask for help and understand what to ask for help with. So I'm a little bit, like I said, there's a blind spot. I'm a little in the dark about what to ask for or how to respond, but I do know the answer is coming. It's in the process of. So that's always positive, even when you're feeling like a turd. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my breakfast. Thanks for listening.